adenti ne anwene ne mfantu ya hofo ene ade a yiguso adenti ne yesusa yeso bai nuna muslimene nyankopon atene ho inna asase mu agudie na wugu atemwada no akotwa ene wiase a ewo yesuso jumadie ne edi no na atemwada so yekwa kogu abonta ni yanmo yesuro nyame ne fa wiase se ya wiase wo se yatemwada ne fa asetana wo se yewu ne fa ahoden se ye yade yankopon na kopon o ma eska na wonyi free hiamo na kopon kokoro ka se we ne ade a me dia ma masuma fom dia bro mo sa o mo fam me kan chere mo we na kopon ne nsem ne dia ma mo se de won ma se de o me ya adwendwenefo won ne mbe ya adwuma de toso bio mi yamo afutu a me de ma nyina ana me message to all Ghanaians is that we the traders, we have to stop cheating. We the traders, some of the traders, they cheat too much. Yesterday I sent one of my sisters to buy oil before they buy the oil for 150, 150 OCD. But yesterday we sent him to go and buy oil for us. They say 4.5. You know that some of the traders they cheat too much. Almost is nobody akosha abai no more what abai so and abai na to normal what to normal mo henfa what to normal mo awose abai to normal mo henfa enti enya hweye and awon so kura mpo no said yesi entia titi so do no obuntia tetia titi so do mo asofo no fan shem awomo anidi won yen titi so do tia tax so ma bai no fan yen ma so o pese wutia enti na sebi ebi no no aya na ejato no wo pesca no tuma e no ko she ni ka se oni pata sani be pesca sa ko pemera ubewuni ahye na ye na fumo ene natie enti me message am ni magana nyina no ye Ghana for no ye ne anya se Ghana no ewi ani aka ni de akokwa abai yes abai na abai no ye ni de mu yi o wo so mutua tax ma no na mo fa nya ma efro ko sheri tanso na o ma je taxes say now more customs taxes one at the buy said na customs taxes one at the buy chari banai ship be obetwa mo de no obetwa bi ani tax ro o ko ye bibira di twa na je tax o za de na mo de tax ti ani fa mo amai no o ma je de mo amai na o so obi ko je tax no adi a so no a uwu anya me ne be busa no en to mo ye mo na twa tax no e no be bua yi nara and I feel to be a toss of you the middle mammy Nara Ghana Mampane whenever the children and the stakeholders and 24 home and we are seeing Oman Kasanchez Zelensky Oman Kasanchez Zelensky Ukraine president Oman Kasanchez one surrender now February almost I put able to war on so one surrender will not be shitty so I'm the one in Poku ye you will feel about what you are for wala ni yin na firi dem o so ana na mani e firi so sarenda no mo to mo ya si yakum kodawe yakum we sarenda mo kanjira no sarenda na puti so ro go nyai ani do ye no abai ba for ma jama kanjira mo ka kanjira wo na mo ka na munya ni e chi o firi dem ani de ka mo a no en ko papa en ma ye de to so yo ye ko and fire the my Ghana by yeah, what fire the my Ghana by yeah, spiritual leaders. Abaya, whoever you won't hire man, you won't hire my Ghana by now. My young also, not a phenomenon.
On behalf of His Excellency the President Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado and the Vice President Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Nananom and the good people of the Ashanti region, I wish to congratulate all Muslims on this memorable day of Eid-ul-fitr for a smooth and successful fasting period and the organization of this year's eid-al-fitr. It was indeed my greatest pleasure to join you this morning to express our greatest gratitude to the Almighty Allah for our survival over the past 2 years when the COVID-19 pandemic struck the whole world. As a nation, we had our share of challenges during the period. We lost loved ones, lost jobs, and also could not come together as a family like this. It is for this reason that we wish to express gratitude to God, that although we are not completely out of the woods, the restrictions of the pandemic have been eased and we can gather this year. For that reason, we are grateful to Allah. On that note of gratitude to Allah, I commend all Muslims for your efforts in ensuring peace during this year's Ramadan, your commitment to peaceful coexistence with all Muslim groups and people of other religious beliefs and faith. This has largely contributed to the peaceful atmosphere that has prevailed in the region and the country as a whole. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Eid-al-Fitr, as we all know, is an important religious performance observed by Muslims worldwide to mark the end of the Ramadan, the holy month of fasting, and also known as the festival of breaking fast. On this day of celebration, joint prayer and fellowship, we are reminded that Islam teaches protection of the poor and help for the helpless. Indeed, on this day, each Muslim is to remember his brother and share their joys, making it a festival of people who believe in the unity of the human race with empathy and care for the poor and underprivileged. My dear brothers and sisters, as we remember the glory and magnificence of Allah on this day, let us use this occasion to resubmit our ways to Allah and play our roles as expected of us as Muslims. This means shunning vengeance, violence, indiscipline, and other negative attitudes that affect our progress and development to enable us to enjoy Allah's blessings. Occasions like this present Muslims, and indeed all Ghanaians, the opportunity to reflect and rededicate ourselves to the ways of our Maker and the cause of nation building. Nation building requires the effort of all stakeholders, and therefore we must work together in unity and remain focused. The unity between Muslims and Christians in Ghana is an envy of many countries in the world who would have wished to have such a relationship between these religious groups. In this regard, I call for the strengthening of unity of purpose that exists between religious organizations and the government. As you all know, both government and religious organizations share a common interest of promoting the well-being of Ghanaians. Ghanaians must therefore support government with prayers and rally behind it for the achievement of the vision of His Excellency the President, Nana Otumfuo, to ensure that Ghanaians everywhere achieve better living standards in the fulfillment of the government development agenda. Let me reiterate that it is for the cause of unity as a nation that His Excellency, the President of the Republic, chose the team working together, bouncing back together for this year's Independence Day anniversary celebration. As a nation, we need to work together, irrespective of our religious beliefs, ethnicity, and status.
As a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ, one thing that is evident to me is that God is merciful, compassionate, and faithful to all humankind. The Lord Almighty is always ready to listen and grant the request of those who diligently ask and seek His presence through prayer. Eid-al-fitr is the beginning of new faith and continuation for all Muslims. On this special day, let us learn to accept all the blessings of Allah with an open heart and mind. My fervent hope and prayer is that your love, service, dedication, and sacrifice during the holy month pave way for Allah to bestow immense blessings on your lives. I will therefore urge you all to continue with the shared responsibility of supporting each other in efforts towards creating a peaceful and prosperous Ghana. In our moments of joy, peace is also needed to make a happy life. It is within us and our way of thinking. It is my hope that in spreading peace, especially as we celebrate Eid-al-fitr, we are blessed with kindness, patience, happiness, and prosperity. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we live in a globalized world, and as a matter of fact, our existence as human beings has become more dependent on each other than before. Peaceful coexistence has therefore become a necessary feature in our interactions. We can achieve a harmonious coexistence by employing the idea of dialogue, mutual respect, and consensus building anytime we are confronted with individual differences and preferences. Recent events in the country have shown us how fragile peace can be, and therefore the need to constantly work at building and maintaining peace. Religion and religious affiliations are very powerful forces in society, which when abused in any form of extremism can destroy the fiber that binds us together as a people. Religion stands on the pillars of love and tolerance and should serve as an instrument of peace and unity. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is worthy to note that none of the religion teaches violence, but rather all of them teach peaceful coexistence, tolerance, humanness, caring, sharing, as well as respect for constituted authority. If we abide and uphold these values, our society and country should be the most peaceful one on earth.
At the Bremo, as a child say, or Boba Basso, somebody more front to the Fredriasa. Actually, come a Munshradia, Yamon Casamodia, a organ of mine, as I say, you'll be a Mianasa. A Fibia Moya, the Santi, Sanshradia, a Gusso, as for the Gugana Force. They already say, on mania, I should do Muchagan and Yahumbi. They sent him on me a home by. That's when you're in our Resanti goes in Resanti. Basa Basa and winning for so. So the Unia, not to my Untiaso. So the Unia, Unfa Abam on the Grammy. Yea, and foul door and the Korean tram. I put your dick at the set, but come out among your four. I 10 years, go to point you me as well, or be a yai. Number 4 say, which I could open myself fire, I would have one thing, and winning for so. The only anya and van to so. I will be any gina be a Ebatuaba. Miss Sam, my impressed with many fish I bring, and go to bribe a twabaro, Nagana and Phantom Pemfra. Ya can see ya, who be Ghana in idea. Yet in fact, anything of a Congo. Yet in fact, Burkina Faso. Ghana, Emma, and to also Sujagum, say Jantomoa, Bobo Tiroso. Ye in Emma, or say Premas from Riba. Na Yatra or Memu. Ye press a Ghana best aborigine. Now press a Ghana best aborigine. Now so from the Unye. Busa won't say, a den of my Yamagana, in the Ghana Yamao. I don't know the house, I do to it. And they, Yakobo Miss Abam. Yes, Rakwe, Moma, I will say I could in Naya as we Basabasa be in as we what we are front of form the Verbiasa. Avia Movina, Basabasa Coba, and he said Basa. Madame Munina say, Juma Mudi and Mama and so Abapa. Nancy Mete say, Pragia, Omipi Pragiano, and maybe a bound. Kane Nazogo from Quada Open will be at the Apade Omwa and then Tissa Sumano, a Hoshefam Zogo from Performance Original Namunko Bissam, Sepragan, and Rabada Wong, and Mrawahon, Ubuniso, and now the Kanama, now Yamshi show. Maybe any say we're a new Ura, Beneforina, Monkamutim Pram. Nam go busam embra wo na kwara so enya no aduane na kwara so se busam de hu de osam yeso a muni mra so ana mra so de no eya ye modadwene ni se basa me di bibia beka bebre se nyame hira na me de ma na nam krefo de bi kanka na banya la se wa ma eye ene ababeto ye nyina na obia awufri achichiri ana benche ya waba bedu ha no yamamu nyina mo akwaba eba eye asokore mampon municipal assembly a enei ye frɛ no the airport municipal a wo asante mantem ha sɛ de nyina esinim no sɛ eye yedru eye da mosome kunkunu mu a yegyina ye bompaye edisre eye Allah se obeye yakoma so ade amaye na de epese yenya bia nso so no Allah ede be maye na ye bebo maba so say for the past 30 days yenyina yetumi aye committed ne abompaye ede ama Ghana ede ama empanyimfo the president, the vice president, the regional minister, and the Impanyimfo, and the Asante Otumfuo said to Abebio, and then him for Yina. And see, Yadamunina Mase. Yabama Obibia Kwaba, Nia Sere Obibia, Ontana Sumguemu, na Yadia Sumgue Anetiha. Yabe Ebina Aquanya to so Abo security for Yina Abaso, and Panyimfo, Moda Air Security Council, Ewa Sante Mantemoha. Any municipal hase any Ghana ha nyina say my boy ho ban ama bibia ya adwojo ye best say ye wie program yi so a momo ya ho ban any program yi so a ye mo ya ho ban na obi bia hwe say obedi mra so e wa asokoro mampa ha because asokoro mampa ha fo ye di mra so ana ye hwe emra say mra so e adwuma ya mamu nyina makwa aba ya wohye mu nyina baraka de sala ya mama kwa aba ya da mu nyina mase
Poku One TV.